You have nano ring hair extensions, which are tiny. And then just with those tiny, tiny beads there, and they go all around your head, but so that they're not showing from the top or from the side. I think a nice highlighted one. So we just hold it against it, and you see your hair is a little bit more brighter. So this wouldn't be the best match for us. This colour is the one for you.
I love that.
And they would just look like this all over.
It's so cute.
It's so cute, isn't it? They're like a rose gold sort of pink. And I'll just have a look at your scalp as well, and we'll do a strand test just to make sure that your hair is strong enough to take the hair extensions, okay?
Thank you.
I didn't have one then. I'll just do one more in a different area to double check.
Hello. I'm here for a hair extension consultation with Molly.
Oh, amazing. I'll just go and grab her 1 second.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Molly. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
You're
you.
right. Do you want to come this way?
Thank you.
I've got you in for a free hair extension consultation. The first question is have you ever had hair extensions before?
Never.
Never. Okay. Amazing. And you've got quite a beautiful length to your hair already, haven't you? I mean, if you were to get hair extensions, would it be just to add extra thickness to your hair?
Either that, or I might be cutting it sometime soon.
Okay.
And then I'm a bit nervous about cutting it, so
You need a backup plan.
yeah.
When cutting it, how short were you thinking of going?
Probably around my shoulders.
And quite a blunt, thick cut bob or long bob?
A long bob, probably.
Yep.
But
Okay, brilliant. So what we'll do is we'll get the perfect colour match for you so that we know if you were to cut your hair and you want it long again, we can do everything that we need to do for the right hair texture, colour, everything.
thank you.
So these are our colours that we choose from. We do have a lot more, but these are our main primary ones. And we go for a lot of ones that have highlighted in them, or they have like the root stretch, which you'll see a lot of people with today. I think a nice highlighted one. We'll try a few colours, and I'll show you what I mean by mixing them. Here we go. So we always have to match to the ends of your hair, but we don't know exactly where the ends will be. But it's primarily going to be around this area. So we just hold it against it, and you see your hair is a little bit more brighter. So this wouldn't be the best match for us. Even though it's very good, it wouldn't be the best for us. This colour would work really, really well.
That's a lot closer.
Yeah, a lot closer. So we'll write that down. And then we have a mix of 3 colours here.
Ooh.
See where it's darker on the root and then you've got the highlighted?
Yeah.
This is quite nice. But you can see a few pinky tones and you're not really pinky toned, so. That is lovely.
Yeah, it blends so well.
Yeah, that's a really, really nice colour for you. That's P1422. And then we've got one more one. Oh, I love this one. Yeah, that is perfect. Yeah, that's beautiful. So these are our three colours that would work the best in your hair. You have a lighter tone, you have a mixed tone, and you have a darker tone. So you can either choose to mix them all or choose one. And then we just choose what would go best with your hair. And personally, this 17 is such a good colour match for your hair. I would just pick this one.
Okay.
Normally I do mix them all together, but that's so nice. We'll keep that one. So your natural hair type is actually quite nice.
Thank you.
And thick. How long has it taken you to grow your hair this long?
I think last time I had it short was about January last year.
Oh, really? So it grows nice and fast. Brilliant. So methods of hair extensions, I will just show you the most popular ones,
Okay.
and then I'll explain why I think one would be best for you. So you have nano ring hair extensions, which are tiny, and then just with those tiny, tiny beads there, and they go all around your head, but so that they're not showing from the top or from the sides. And I'll just show you, they go on individual hair strands. So these are the nano ring hair extensions. And here you have a pack of about 20 to 25, and they go in your hair individually. So you would have them all around your hair, and that gives you 360-degree movement. But if you have quite a thick, blunt cut, they're not going to blend because they'll be individually in your hair. So they'll stick out individually, and they're put all around your hair so that you've got 360-degree movement. So you can put your hair up, you can wear it down, and then you can wear it half up, half down if you wear your top part loosely.
Right, wow.
Then
It's hidden really well.
Yeah, they're hidden really well because they're away from your hairline too. But because your hair's quite thick and we'll probably be going for a short bob, we're probably going to have to go either the tapes or the invisible weave. Now, I wouldn't recommend tapes unless you had to have them because they are tape. They're quite sticky and the take out, put back in of those is quite hard work. So I would recommend for you something called an invisible weave, which is actually what I have in my hair. Just from here to here, we'd have a small one at the bottom, we would have a bigger one in the middle, and then we'd have two smaller ones at the top. The bottom one gives you the length, the one in the middle gives you the volume, and then the two ones on the side brings in your front here. Shall I show you what it looks like on mine? Do you see it just there?
So seamless.
Oh, thank you. And yeah, I have that placement as well. And then this is my natural hair here.
Is your natural hair more like this length as well?
Yes, just there. And then I just wanted a bit of extra volume. And then I also wanted to add in these colours. These colours aren't mine. And then I didn't want to dye my hair, so I just added in a few different colours. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the invisible weave, and that's put in using a little bit larger rings. You won't get any damage as long as you look after it correctly.
Okay.
But we go through everything. We send it out to you in an email, paper form, and verbally go through it. So we know when you leave, you'll be fine. We put the weft on the bottom and a weft on the top. We sew it up so that you can tie your hair up and you will see no visible connection. So I would definitely advise that if you did cut your hair short and then regretted it. I have a weft because it's thick, so it covers over. I'll show you what a weft looks like. Just like this, and then it gets cut to the size that you need.
Okay.
And then what happens is it actually ends up hiding your other hair. So even if it is a big, thick, blunt cut, it doesn't matter because your hair will naturally overlay it and it would all blend together.
Yeah.
And if you were to cut your hair short and regret it and want to go longer again, would you like to go back to your normal length or would you like to change it?
So with hair extensions, do they like if they're like so do you style them with with heat still
Yes.
to make them curly and straight? Like are they naturally quite straight?
So they're naturally quite straight like this, but you'll find yourself braiding it every night before you go to sleep to help keep them nice and tight. And then when you let them go, you'll kind of, it will look really nice and like you've just walked out of a beach in LA. You've got that beautiful, nice wave.
Yeah.
So you'll find that the hair extensions will have a little kink in them. These are Russian. So they're predominantly more straighter, but Indian hair types have a bit more of a wave, so does Brazilian. But it just depends where you get the hair from. That means what texture it is. But for your hair type, I would definitely use Russian. So when you first have them done, there are a few things that you have to do differently. So you can't use your normal shampoos and conditioners. We recommend a hair extension friendly shampoo and conditioner, which we have. It's our own brand one, and it's sulfate and paraben free, because otherwise if you wash your hair with other products which have bad products in them, you can damage your natural hair and the hair extensions, and they can ruffle up and go a bit like candy floss, and you don't want that.
No, okay.
So yeah, we recommend to use a tangle teaser or a soft bristle brush, a special shampoo or conditioner to plait your hair at night time and come for your regular maintenance, which will be for an invisible weave every 8 weeks, so you'll come see me every 2 months basically.
Okay.
We do a takeout, we brush your hair, put it back in, but we never put it back in on the same area because we don't want to cause any tension on that point. We move it up or down or around.
Okay. That's really interesting. I never knew all this about how they worked, so
Yeah, it's a whole new world.
literally.
Whole new world out there. Do you have any other questions for me?
I guess so. Like you said just now, they're mainly straight. Can you still style them with make them curly and stuff with heat or?
Yes, they're 100% human hair.
Okay.
So you can straighten, curl, do everything you want to it, but you just have to make sure that you're using a hair extension friendly heat protector.
Okay.
So as long as you heat protect it, and so many people out there just use a heat protector when they blow dry or when they straighten their hair, but also when you go out in the sun, you have to make sure that you have a heat protector on your hair too.
Okay. Right. So being extra careful.
And it does seem like quite a lot to go through, because of the change, but within a week it's part of your routine.
Yeah.
And even when I have a break from my hair extensions, which very rarely happens, but say if we're all too booked up to get me back in, I'm still doing my hair extension aftercare on my normal hair because I'm so used to just doing it.
Yeah. Like the plaits and
Yeah,
stuff.
everything. One thing that I would say is a common misconception is people, they get the correct shampoo and the correct conditioner, but they then spray their normal hairspray, they spray their normal protein sprays, leave-in conditioners, and that actually can damage the hair because hair extensions, they have a coating on them.
Okay.
Which protects them, and even if it's a really good product, salon professional product like they would use in salons, if you were to use them on here, it can actually strip the coating. So you want to protect that coating, and a proper hair extension shampoo and conditioner protects it. Even the hairsprays protect it. The other normal products that you could get from supermarkets or other places, they don't protect it. And the hair extensions, instead of them lasting 12 to 18 months, end up lasting just 6.
Right. So it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just have a look at your scalp as well, and we'll do a strand test just to make sure that your hair is strong enough to take the hair extensions, okay?
Thank you.
Do you have quite a lot of hair shed normally?
It feels like a lot of it comes out in the shower, yeah. But I think it gets tangled quite easily.
Yeah. I didn't have one then. I'll just do one more in a different area to double check. is looking nice and strong to me. We just check this to make sure that if we're putting a weight on your natural hair, that it can take it. If your hair follicles are quite weak, they won't be able to withhold the pulling, and they also won't be able to withhold the hair extensions.
Right.
This particular test is called a hair strand test. Yeah, it will be absolutely fine. So, as I mentioned, hair extension friendly aftercare products. Shall I show you a few of them on our shelf and explain what they do?
Yeah,
Amazing.
that'd be lovely.
So I'll just show you a few of our products that we do. We also help a lot of people who are undergoing chemotherapy and alopecia too. So we have a lot of biotin and caffeine products for them.
Okay.
Shampoos, conditioners and serums. We also have a lot, mainly hair extension products. So volumizing sprays, protein sprays, the shampoos, conditioners, the special brushes that you would need, and also toners. So whatever you need, we have our own brand of all the products, so you'll be able to find the hair extension friendly products that you need.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Yeah, so many. Wow.
And then the Asher Out shampoo and conditioners are for when you've had your hair coloured for a long time. You're not ready to go back to the hairdressers yet, but you just need to brighten your hair up a bit more.
Thank you.
No
So many.
worries
I love
at all.
it.
So let's go have a seat back here. I just want to show you one more thing.
Thank you.
And that's an idea of if you don't have your hair cut off and you're still toying with the idea of extensions, this is a really fun thing to do, especially for the summer, is just to have a few strands put in of a different colour. So I think this colour will work really well for you because it's out there, but it's not too out there. And you can put them in individually all over your hair.
Oh, I love that. It's like a brownie pink.
Yes, it's like a natural pink.
Yeah.
And we could put them all over your hair, just like so, so that when you move your hair, you just have a nice glimmer of them going along. And when you curl your hair as well, they look beautiful. And you could either have them in one side or both sides. You don't just have to add length and volume, you can just add colour as well. And you can even go for something brighter. Or auburn. Auburn's very in at the moment, but a lot of people don't like to colour their hair auburn because it fades so quickly. So you could just add in some highlights. But I think definitely this colour is the one for you.
I love that.
And they would just look like this all over.
It's so cute.
It's so cute, isn't it? They're like a rose gold sort of pink. It's lovely.
And it goes really well with the blonde.
Mm-hmm.
So cute.
And I'd show you the actual size of like one strand just so you would know. These ones are 1 gram strands. A lot come in 0.5 or 0.7 and they would sit around here
Okay.
and they would go all around just like so. Do you want to have a feel of one?
Oh wow, yeah, it's really soft. I don't know why I expect them to not be as soft as this, but yeah. Feels just like my own hair. Oh, that would be so cute.
It would be, and it would suit you and your skin tone so much.
Yeah, it feels like that, like the colour analysis side of it goes really well with like
Yes. The colour goes really well with your hair tone, but also with your skin tone as well.
Thank you.
No
Love
worries
it.
at all.
Thank you.
Thank you, my darling. Perfect. Well, have you got any other questions for me?
I think, yeah, I'm all good now. Thank you, that was
Amazing.
lovely. It was
No
so
worries.
interesting.
Thank you so much for coming to see me.
And thank you for having me. Thank you.
Anytime, my darling.